a fucking shining example of what exactly you should do as a young white boy, right? That is engaging in racist, bigoted shit. Okay? Because
Are you done muting
what
me?
you should do is you should grow up, educate yourself, recognize that other people in our country and on the global stage don't have the same amount of privilege as you do, and recognize the harm that's perpetuated via engaging in actions, holding to beliefs, or using certain language, and then actively advocate.
Hey everyone,
for
I'm
the
sorry. I
world
don't know what
to
just
be a
happened.
fair
My
place
internet just
for
randomly
those
cut
around you.
out. I don't know. I'm
And
really
that's what
sorry,
I do.
everyone. But we will
And
get
that's
the
what I'm
debates
doing.
continuing to
And
go
that's
on.
what
I
I'll continue
apologize,
to do
everyone.
because of how in love I am with doing my part to make the world around me better. And this pisses you off because your president, Donald J. Trump, Jesus 2.0, your Lord and Savior, has been engaging in racist behavior since the 70s, denying housing
So
applications
have
to black
you.
people.
So have you.
I wasn't even alive in the 70s, you idiot. Denying housing applications to black people. Saying that
I meant in
Obama
the
was born in
past.
Kenya, even though he has a birth certificate from Hawaii. Saying that the exonerated Central Park Five should be sentenced to death, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he has never taken accountability for a single one of these things. He's never apologized for a single one of these things, and he's never put in an effort into being actively anti-racist, but instead has decided to continue to
All right, so you want
perpetuate
to talk about the
racism,
border now or what?
such as exactly. You don't want to continue to talk about this, such as telling Hannity on
Because you just
Fox
won't
News
shut the
that
hell
you
up.
could racially profile migrants. This
You'll
20-year-old
just keep.
white boy on TikTok can hold himself to a higher level of accountability and good than the goddamn president of this country, and you hate that.
Dean, you got caught, then you came out.
I've
Stop
already
trying to act
responded
like.
to this
Stop
too.
trying to
You could
act like.
find an
Stop
announcement in
trying
my
to,
Discord of
bro.
me
Stop trying
discussing
to
this
act like there's
10 months before
accountability.
Bryce Hall came out.
Stop trying to act like there's accountability, Dean. There's not, and you're
I
not
just
gonna.
responded to this. You could find an announcement on my Discord 10 months
I
before I
don't
quote
care
unquote got
about your
caught.
fucking announcements afterwards.
Exactly,
It
because you
doesn't.
just care about your fucking propaganda. Of
It doesn't.
course you don't care that it's not the case that I got caught and then came out. Of course you don't give a shit that you're wrong because you want to be wrong because in order for you
Hey,
to
Dean. Hey,
understand the
Dean.
reality of the situation, you have to accept that a 20-year-old white boy on the internet is a better man than the president.
Hey, Dean. Hey, Dean. If you would have came out before you got caught and said, "Hey, guys, in the past, I've said some racist things, some bigoted things, and I apologize," and that's accountability. That's
I literally
accountability right
just
there.
told you
No,
I
you
had
did
an
not do
announcement on my
that.
Discord 10 months before. Yes.
Oh my gosh, bro. What do you mean?
Wow. Wow. 10 months before.
10 months before what? You got caught?
Yes, precisely.
No, the fuck you didn't, bro.
Yeah, keep denying reality, little bro. See, that's why we
Caleb,
don't
think of
see
it,
many of these
$2.
rage baiting conservatives come up and run that arg anymore. It's because
It looks horrible.
it looks horrible. It is the least defensible view that an individual can hold in my life.
Yo, Crystal, thank you for the $20 on Cash App. Thank you so much. Zamir, thank you so much. I appreciate the $12. Thank you so much. B, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Holy shit. Yo, Paula, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo saying thank you for doing your part. You rock. Thank you for the love, Paula. Everybody, please show some love to Paula down below. Thank you, Paula. And then Zoe with the $10 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Zoe. And then Gracie with the $2 on Venmo. B with the $5 on Venmo. Lauren with the $5 on Venmo. Isabella with the $5 on Venmo. And Richard with the $5 on Venmo. Then from 16 minutes ago, Drew and Brittany with the $10 each over on Venmo. Thank you so much. That is literally so incredibly kind of you guys. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. And then I'd also like to thank Emily and Victoria for the $20 each over on PayPal. Huge shout out to Emily.
Y'all, my
and
live will
Victoria. You guys
start
are
here
so
alone. It will just be like me.
incredibly
Dean's
kind.
probably about to be
And
getting off like
Parker,
right now.
what the fuck is that donation message?
I know. That's wild. That's wild, right? That's wild.
Dude.
Dude. I'm just chilling here, dude. Like, I'm confused.
I mean, I guess like there's so many hundreds of thousands of people in and out of these streams that you're destined to have like one person in the matter of like the last 4 years to say something so fucking insane, right? Just statistically speaking, it's bound to happen. But Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That is the craziest donation message I've ever read For everybody saying that you want to know what it is in the chat, no, you don't.
You said the N-word, Dean?
Yeah. I used to use racial slurs such as the N-word when I was younger.
Didn't you call Trumpers racist the other day?
I call Trumpers racist every day.
So how are you gonna say that if you're racist?
Because I'm not racist.
Wait, Triz, can I ask you a question?
But you are.
How do I stop being racist after Triz
But you
answers
are.
this? How do I
And
stop
so
being
was
racist?
Biden. Biden said the N-word many times.
How do I stop being racist? Tell me how I stop being racist.
You can't.
Oh, do you really believe that? Or are you just fucking rage baiting because you know if you answer in a genuine manner, I'll demonstrate how I've already fulfilled the qualities of your response, you idiot. Stop rage baiting. Get a fucking life.
You're
Huge
racist,
liberals
bro.
are being chronically online and being detached from reality, and you claim yourself as a party of common sense, but then your brain fucking breaks and you literally dropped having a lower IQ than my family fucking dog the moment a man decides to take some responsibility and do better for those around them. Jesus fucking Christ. Triz.
Why are you so mad, bro?
I'm not mad. I'm passionate.
You are. No, you're pretty angry.
I'm not. I'm telling you. Look at me. I'm just passionate about what I believe in.
I can see it in your face, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gaslight me more, please. Gaslight me harder.
I voted for Trump, and you call us Trumpers racist. That's why I'm, targeting you. I've never said the N-word. So
Okay.
how am I racist?
So what? How? Well, I don't know what you believe in yet. So we've yet to.
So
make that
then stop
determination.
saying Trumpers are racist,
Wait,
bro.
Triz, do you think Trump is racist?
What? Well, I don't call all Trump supporters racist. I do think all Trump supporters are okay.
You
with
said all
racism,
you
though.
Trumper. That's why all
Triz.
Trumpers are like racist. I heard it the other day.
Triz, do you think
No.
Trump? Triz, do you think Trump is racist?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did
So
you?
that means that
why
you're
did-
okay with racism.
Yeah. Why did you vote for a racist over
I'm
a
not-
non-racist Kamala Harris?
I didn't vote for him on his character.
Okay, so independent of him being a racist, a misogynist, right, a sexual abuser, a felon, right? You voted for the guy who
I don't believe
literally
he was a sexual
undermined the
abuser.
2020 election. For what reason?
I don't believe he was a sexual abuser.
Okay, well, he was held civilly liable for forcibly penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will. So you can acknowledge the reality that that's the case.
Civilly, there was no exact.
Would you
proof.
accept it if it was a criminal court?
Yeah, if there was actual
do you
evidence,
accept his felonies?
pure evidence.
So do you
Because
accept,
you could have
do you accept his felonies?
For civil,
Criminal.
if there was evidence, yes.
Wait, you don't know if there was evidence in any of these cases.
That's why I don't believe it.
So you don't believe in it.
I don't believe he was. He was held civilly liable, but I don't believe he actually did it.
You're still not responding. You understand the difference between the felony cases, right, and the sexual abuse case?
No, explain it.
Okay, so the felonies case is for falsification of business records in the first degree, whereas the sexual abuse case is a civil case, particularly in New York, about him forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will. These are two separate cases. One of them is criminal, one of them is civil. The reason why the one was civil and it wasn't criminal is because of statute of limitations in the context of New York for sexual abuse cases, where after a certain set of
it was
years,
too long.
regardless of the amount of evidence, you cannot try them in a criminal court, which specifically is a fucked up law that exists, right? Again, so what you're not acknowledging is that you don't accept the criminal cases of him being a convicted felon, right? You don't accept the cases, the court cases that indicated no sufficient evidence to overturn the election, but for some reason you expect me to believe that because it wasn't a good enough court process with enough evidence, you're not going to believe it? Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You followed the guy that believes the 2020 election was stolen with no evidence, with no court cases. What are you talking about? You require evidence.
Are you mad, bro?
Yes, I am angry that we live in a society with people that have horrible fucking opinions like you.
Let me guess, Triz. The counter argument is mad.
Okay, I could say the business and all that. I could agree with that, but for the sexual abuse, I just still don't believe it.
Okay, is that a response?
Triz.
Wait, no, I want him to.
How
I want him to. I want him to
do you come
respond. Respond to what I said.
What was it, like 18 years later she came out? What was it? How many years?
That doesn't demean someone's story if they come out later on. Are you saying that because someone came out 18, 20 years later that it didn't happen to them?
Bro, what the fuck? 18 years? You know how long that is?
Wait, are you saying it didn't happen to them because they came out 18 to 20 years later?
if that happens, you're coming out instantly, bro. Who's waiting?
No, it
18
isn't.
years?
No, I know.
I mean,
I know plenty
Republicans
of
had a
people.
completely different narrative when it came to Tara Reid a few
Jaden,
years
I don't know.
ago.
I'm not talking to you, Jaden. So please.
Wait,
Oh,
Yo, well,
yeah,
Jaden's
just-
talking to
right,
you.
Just force me out of the
Jaden, if you can-
conversation.
if
As it.
you- if you
I mean,
can mute your
if you're gonna decry racism in one moment, maybe let the lone black person on the panel say a few words, okay?
No, you can mute your
Is
mic,
that
bro.
fair?
I didn't join your live.
No, that's fine. You may join my lives. I can host one for you. You can have a
No, I'm
one-on-one with
good.
me. But I think it's an interesting double standard that you hold. For one, in the case of SA and allegations that are dated several years, and two, on the case of racism. I mean, if you would say that the N-word alone has some kind of societal impact versus like policies of rollbacks for protections and things like that, I'd say you're probably in the wrong ballpark. But we can have that conversation if you are in the interest of solving racism in America. Are you ready for that conversation?
Also, I just want to put it out there. I hit my 4-hour stream mark, and I got to go cook some steaks for me and my girlfriend. But I do want to allow this conversation to play out, so I'll give it another 3 minutes. I just want to let everybody know. Triz, you got to unmute your mic, man. There you go.
Go for it.
Go ahead. Do you want to respond to what I said?
Yeah, you said if I wanted to, you'd speak about it. So I said, go ahead.
Where would you like to start? Do you think it's wrong that people use the N-word?
Yeah, I do.
And you believe that alone makes somebody racist, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that like policy and impact does as well?
Yeah.
And you are okay with the support that you have for Donald Trump, right? Despite the policies that have historically...
Not in everything. Not in everything.
But like,
Nobody
are the
said
lone
that.
things that he has done that have impacted black people negatively, is that not enough for you?
So I'm not fully knowledgeable about it, but didn't he pass something in his last when he was last president?
You'd have to be way more specific.
Fuck. Trying to think about it or think of
You
it.
got anything for the
Sorry.
galaxy? But you only got
I'm not
like
gonna be
2
able to
minutes
think of it
left.
on top of my head.
Keisha, thank
You
you
got
for
like 2
following.
minutes.
But yeah, I agree. Certain policies, yeah, you can be racist.
But that's not enough for you to decry your vote for Donald Trump, right?
No, it's not.
Why not? I mean, why is it that using the N-word alone is okay, but not saying
Could
things
you-
like
could
shithole
you-
countries or Obama wasn't born in America or things of that nature, indemnification of the police and stop and frisk or the Central Park 5 lie, that's not enough for you?
No, it's not.
So he would have to say the N-word for you to decry him.
I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty.
What?
Why does racism only manifest, like in terms of white people's understanding of racism, the only way you can be a racist is if you use the N-word and that's it. Why does it not extend further than that?
So calling for the literal fucking death of 5 innocent black men is not racist. Telling people to not give this black man
He
Obama a
left.
job because he's black by saying he was born in Kenya. Not. Okay. All right.
Typical.
Jaden, I do apologize
Yes.
because I'm hopping off right now. I did want to bring that before.
That's
I hop off.
quite all right.
Appreciate you for joining in the conversation.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. See you guys later.
See you,
Peace out, peace
Jaden.
out.
And
Thank
then
you, see you,
Parker,
Parker.
if you want to go hop on live, now would be a good time to do so. I got a couple
Yep.
donos to thank before we end, so right now is a perfect time to go live.
I
Are you
will
gonna
go do
head
that
out?
right now. I'll be on YouTube and TikTok. Everyone, Parker, get a job for both. You can also follow me on Snapchat. Parker, get a job if you do have Snap. Love y'all so much. I'll see y'all.
All right, you guys. Then.
All right, we're going to start getting some people up here in a second. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. What's up, everyone? Joining up the live right now. How y'all doing today? What's good, everyone? Joining in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Do you tap that screen? Do share the live? You're on YouTube. Do make sure to like the stream, everyone. It should help send it out to more people. What's up, everyone joining in? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Do tap that screen. Do share the live, everyone. It should help push it out to the more people. What's good, everyone joining in the live right now? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everyone, do tap that screen. Do share the live. We will help get it out to more people. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Please, everyone, only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Our first person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. Brianna, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. It's not a USB-C camera. It's a dummy battery, and I have ordered a dummy battery, but it will be here tomorrow. How old are you?
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for Kamala.
Voted for Kamala base. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Do tap that screen. Do share the live, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yeah, I love Donald Trump. Yeah, I love Donald Trump. Yeah.
Caleb, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't see them in the comment section or in the guest box. Let's get the next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I did not mean to request, my
All
bad.
right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Please, everyone, only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. Appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Why so?
Mostly immigration policy and DEI.
Okay. Immigration policy. Can you tell me one policy on immigration that you like of Donald Trump's?
So I liked when he was president how he sent the National Guard down there to put barbed wire.
Okay. So the National Guard to go do barbed wire, right? That was actually against federal law. Federal law does not allow for them to do that, for state individuals to do that, because it's federal jurisdiction. So the idea here that you're saying that like we should break federal law by particularly allowing for the states to enforce immigration law is very interesting.
Well, wasn't it that the Biden administration wasn't giving the proper funding?
So
Actually, no.
No, that's just not true. That's actually the Biden-Harris administration tried to increase the level of funding for the border through things like the bipartisan border bill that Donald Trump called for people in Congress to undermine.
I still think it brings a lot of bad things into this country, like low human capital.
What do you
Low
mean?
human
I don't know what
capital?
that means. What does that mean?
Because they have less potential people coming from down south to earn money and actually do some of the good things that someone can do here, like own a business and
Thank you
stuff.
so much.
Well, that's patently not true. Immigrants boost GDP by increasing number of workers. They add directly to production in terms of U.S. foreign-born workers, made up about
You're saying
18.1% of
immigrants,
labor
I'm saying
force.
illegal immigrants.
Migrants, right. That's who I'm referring to, okay? Of the
That's not the
undocumented
same.
migrants, they
That's not
pay...
the same number. You can't.
That is the same number. And of the undocumented migrants, there's several hundred billions of dollars in taxation that's paid out each year, as well as deficit reductions that we see as a result. So if your
but
argument is that they don't
necessarily
have
mean that
economic
they're not
output, they
taking
do.
resources here.
I'm sorry?
They're not all net positive.
I'm sorry?
They're not all net positive. And
You could
not
say that
all
about
illegal
people living
immigrants
here.
come from the southern border.
You could say that about U.S. citizens too, that they're
Not
not
all,
net
not all
positive.
illegal
But
immigrants come from the southern border.
proportionally,
So
the
other
real-
illegal immigrants that come from other places have different human capital productivity. So there you go.
there you go.
So-
Where you didn't make a point.
So there should be an easier pathway for those types of immigrants with the higher human capital to become citizens.
Yeah, how are we quantifying higher human capital? I don't understand what that means.
So something like adding education to your adding education to yourself as human capital.
Okay, so can you
Having
define?
work
Can you define human capital?
It's basically
$5.
just
Thank you.
just the amount of work. I mean, it could be defined how much work you produce per hour or something like that. But
How much work? So productivity?
it's really important when it comes to immigration because
Are you referencing
short
productivity?
term it's not really good for the economy.
Caleb, think of it $2. Are you referencing productivity?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying that allowing for more immigrants reduces productivity?
I'm not saying allowing.
I can't hear you. You're covering your mic.
I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying specifically from the southern border that a lot of the immigrants have low human capital, and
Okay.
like
I
you
I
could
asked you,
compare.
does
You
that
could
mean, are you
compare
saying
illegal
immigrants are less
across
productive?
sex, like
Are you saying immigrants are less productive?
illegal immigrants are less productive.
Can you give me a
Yes.
source?
Well, they literally can't get jobs, so it's like, how are they going to get a job?
Okay, so are you saying that the only reason is because of legal restrictions? So if I legally
Yeah, there's a lot
restricted,
of barriers to entry to get a job.
if I legally restricted you from getting a job, is it then justified for me to blame you?
For entering this country, yes, every single other country blames people.
That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Again, if I legally restrict you from working, then it wouldn't make sense for me to blame you because I'm the one that restricted you from working. What are you talking about?
Oh, he's muted.
It is illegal to work. You can
No,
get
it's
a
not.
work visa.
400,000 undocumented
If you want
migrants
to
work in
work, you can
agriculture.
get here legally. If you want to apply
It is
for
not illegal
asylum,
to
you have
hire
to
an
come through the legal
undocumented
port of
migrant.
entry. There's a
That's
bunch of
also
people
not
waiting to
true.
become immigrants.
That
My
is
dad
no.
is an immigrant.
No, asylum just requires you have to present yourself at the country of which you're applying to. It doesn't have to do with a port of entry. It just has to do with where you come from, where you're going, and if you have proper paperwork.
I don't think that's true.
That is true. Has nothing to do with legal ports of entry. Just present yourself in the
I
country
mean,
that
there's
you've
still a
applied
legal
to.
process in which you have to do. Sure, it
I
might take a while.
understand that. And most of them go about with that legal process.
So why can't they do it prior to entering this country?
Because not everyone has a claim to asylum.
Exactly.
Exactly
So
what?
why are you going to let people that don't have claim to asylum enter this country?
I don't know why it matters.
Why doesn't it matter? Because it's driving wages down.
Okay, so you're saying, again, immigration is driving wages down. Can you provide me any evidence of that?
Economics. If you have a fixed labor supply and you keep on adding
Well, okay,
immigrants
so what you're not
to-
understanding, what you're not understanding is that not only will the labor supply increase, but also the demand for labor will also increase because there's more people in the country demanding goods and services.
What's true about the economy in the short term?
What?
Capital is fixed. Not everyone, the country can't have
Capital is not fixed. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
the capital is fixed in the
No,
short
it's
term.
not.
Yeah.
That
The
might
US
be that
economy
might.
cannot
I just want to let you know
sustain this
that might be
immigration
that might
rate.
be an assumption that
Actually,
you,
it could.
How long
so
does
let
it-
me
how long
please
does it
let me
take to
please
make a
speak.
building?
Let me please speak. Right, you might have that assumption to make math easier, but that is not an accurate assumption as it relates to the real world.
What do you mean? That's the economic model.
Yes, economic models, oftentimes you assume things to make the math easier. That doesn't mean it's true in the real world.
It's realistic in this case.
No, it's not. How is that realistic?
How long does it take to make a building? It doesn't take. It takes years to have a building that is constructed.
Do you think capital is not constantly fluctuating?
It takes time. Like I
capital
said, in short term
answer
versus
the question,
long term.
is capital constantly fluctuating?
Yes.
You think yes. If it's constantly fluctuating, then how is it fixed?
In the short term, when you're and not when you're
Wait, if it's
analyzing this.
what is constant?
If you're analyzing how immigration,
What does constantly mean? At all times, right? So even in the short term.
it's not the same rate. So it takes longer to develop the capabilities to sustain immigrants. You can't do this in 1 year. You can't do this in 2 years.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I appreciate the Android. What are you talking about? What level of immigration do you think is too much? The level of immigration that we had is not even too much for an economy overall to manage. What are you
First
talking
of all,
about?
we can't even vet these people properly. So
Okay, so
that's
why
a
do we need to
metric
vet
that you
we
people?
should abide
can.
by.
Why do we need to vet people?
So our country is safe.
Okay, so our country is safe to reduce the likelihood of crime. Then why did you vote
What
for?
happened in
Then
9/11?
here's my question: why did you vote for a convicted?
Those were here legally.
Why did you vote for a convicted criminal?
Vetted improperly. That's important.
Why did you vote for a convicted criminal held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will, who also released violent criminals into the country who beat cops?
Honestly, like the previous guest said, 18 years is a very long time to start actually trying to convict someone of something that happened to you.
Is that supposed to be a response? Well, yeah. You said you didn't want more crime. Then why did you vote for someone who released violent criminals into the country?
I think that the amount of violent criminals into the country would be less under Trump than under Kamala. So that's my answer.
Well, one,
Kamala.
you have no evidence that Donald Trump was deporting violent criminals at a higher rate than the Biden-Harris administration. Two, right, Donald Trump literally pardoned people intentionally who assaulted police officers on January 6th. Okay? He told everyone who he's going to do that. Kamala Harris would not have done that. So when did Kamala Harris ever intentionally release violent criminals into the country? Danielle, think of it, $2.
Well, it's not that Kamala did
Kamala.
it. It's that. Sorry, I have a speech impediment.
It's okay. You can say Harris.
Harris. So, Mayor Adams was kind of responsible for that. I won't give her the blame, but
So Mayor Adams didn't expedite those migrants via bus from Texas, Arizona, and elsewhere. Those were red state governors that put them there. Florida did as well. They have a policy, a sanctuary city policy, which means that they're not going to be turning over information of those people over to ICE so as to risk deportation. That is what their states allow. But that's not a matter of them importing people from elsewhere and bringing them in and overloading the system. Red states set that practice up, and they've now blamed blue states.
Are sanctuary cities not synonymous with welcoming to illegal migrants?
That is not an open border. That's what you've conflated it with.
Well, that's certainly the attitude that, my governor had when Biden was in office, and that changed. So, it's that these Democratic mayors and governors do not like the amount of immigration that is in their cities, because their policies actually when combined with the amount of immigration that is happening is making taxpayers pay a lot more
If
than
they
they
cared
would have.
about that, then they wouldn't actually understand economics at all. Because immigrants in the long run, right, will literally provide significantly more to the economy than they'll take from it. Actually, more immigrants in the economy in general are going to allow for us to pay for things like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, right? Otherwise, these programs are going to be harder for us to fund. Because it is the
I'm
case
not
that there is a smaller amount of people, right, that are going to be working to be able to provide for the larger amount of people who are older on things like Medicare and Social Security. So if you care about people who are older getting Medicare and Social Security, right, then you should support immigration, because immigration benefits you. It benefits the people on Social Security. It benefits the people on Medicare, and it can actually reduce the likelihood where we're going to have to see a 20% fucking cut on benefits, because it is the case that we are insolvent on Social Security, because we can't pay the necessary levels of dues because we're not willing to increase taxes on rich people because there's a cap on Social Security revenue. Or we're not willing to increase taxes on rich people because we want to constantly gut these types of social programs to give tax breaks to corporations and billionaires, because we voted for a guy that ran on cutting taxes for billionaires and millionaires while increasing taxes on the low and middle class. Whereas there was an alternative candidate that literally ran on cutting taxes for the middle class by increasing taxes on rich people. Would you want to cut taxes on the middle class in order to by increasing taxes on rich people? Do you think that's a good compromise?
I don't think it's zero sum that necessarily giving tax breaks to certain people is better or worse than others. So like
What? You
giving
don't think
giving
giving
tax breaks to
insane, insane,
corporations is a lot
insane,
different than
insane,
giving
insane. No, no,
tax
no, no, no.
breaks
You don't
or
think
tax
it's
credits to.
totally insane, totally insane. You don't think giving a tax cut to a family that is feeding their children is more important than giving a tax cut to someone who's already a multimillionaire? Are you
There's
trolling me?
other
Are you
economic
trolling me?
things that you could help poor people with.
Such as
Healthcare, education,
I
childcare,
mean,
something that Donald Trump didn't have any
you could
policies for?
definitely help poor people with education and
Yeah, education.
food
Yeah,
and a
not
lot
then
of
cut.
why
No.
is he
things that
halving
are
the size of
important
the Department of
for
Education right now?
energy and stuff. You know what
Why
I
are we
mean?
cutting the Department of Education?
I don't know. I really don't think that our education system is working properly as it
So why
currently
would you want to
is.
cut the funding for it?
So there's a lot of things that I think are wrong with the education system, com- specifically like the fact that teachers are not like in a competitive environment, and
What?
teachers are not in a competitive environment, so like good teachers are not getting paid more. There's no incentive to actually be um, like a really good teacher, and there's no pay incentive. So I do think that teachers need to get paid more. However, I do think there's a problem when Sal
It's
Khan from
determined at the
Khan
state level.
Academy can
You
teach
know who
people
ensures that?
better than like all these other teachers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if people could learn by themselves, like the computer,
I have a
then
question. So why do Republican states constantly fund teachers less?
it's something I don't agree with. Yeah.
They also railed against teachers
But
unions in the last
also, it's a
election.
new day and age. Like people are
Right, but
gonna
you should
have
support
more.
teachers unions if you believe in collective bargaining, especially of those of an educational background. I mean, if they can manage to come together and say, "Hey, we need pay increases to meet the rising demands, to meet the fact that we're having to pay out of pocket for pencils, papers, and scantrons," you should support teachers unions.
Oh my
Like
God.
I
Oh
don't
my God.
necessarily understand
Stephanie.
like
Oh my God. Can we get
why
some W's
teachers
in the
are
chat
being
right
like
now? I'm sorry.
why.
I just need to thank them. Stephanie with the $210 on Venmo. Holy shit. Can we get some W's for Stephanie in the comment section right now for the $210? Holy shit, for educating the people and making a difference in society. Thank you, Parker. Can we get some W's for Stephanie in the comment section right now? That's crazy. Thank you so much, Stephanie. As well as Zoe, thank you for the $5. Ariana, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much I really appreciate it. Thank you. First time. Appreciate it. Pascal, thank you for the $1. Iron, thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate it. Caitlin, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Michaela, thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate it. They said hi to your brother and sister, Alex and Brittany. W. And Ethan, thank you for the $25. Thank you so much. For Parker, thank you for using your voice to stand up for others and educating those who need it most. Yo, thank you so much, Ethan. I really appreciate it. Give me some W's for every single one of them in the comment
Dubs
section
for
right now.
Ethan.
All right. I'll let you continue. I apologize for cutting you off.
You're okay. I just think that there's more things that need to be experimented on with school, like school choice, to see if it's beneficial for students, and that I do think that more money needs to be put into the system for school at this
School
time.
choice is bad because, for one, it diverts funding away. It allows more selective choices of students and would enable things like discriminatory practices. That would say that if you're not making a certain amount of money, if your family isn't from a certain threshold, you're not going to be eligible to attend this school. And I don't think that should be the case. I think there should be an adequate and equitable outcome and opportunity for these students.
Yeah. So from my understanding, like California has a lot of private schools, and so for example, like a school like De La Salle, they kind of like outsource, have programs, kind of like not necessarily DEI programs, but they kind of have more
Oh, yes.
merit-based
Kaniko, thank you for the
kind of
$5. Thank you so much.
That was another point you
qualifications.
brought up earlier was DEI. What is your understanding of DEI?
So, from my understanding of DEI is that it kind of is pushing towards more of an equal outcome type of society, but I do think that it might have some bad implications towards minorities, specifically like the perception of being a DEI hire
I have a question.
and like the ability to get
That's so insane.
like
Wait,
a promotion.
are you against diversity, equity, and inclusion for people who need accessibility, say who are disabled?
No.
Okay, so you support DEI in those circumstances, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
because every single race has like the same, like every single race could be a disabled person, you know what I mean? Like every single race has disabled people.
wait, okay, so all you're saying is that you just don't want to do it in the context of race.
I think that it has bad outcomes. Like if you're like, I don't want to be hired as a DEI candidate because what if am under the perception that like, oh, I didn't deserve this job because so and
Okay, do you
so
want there to be certain types
definitely
of here,
had.
I'll ask you this way. This might be actually like a better way to ask you the question. Do you support certain types of laws existing that restrict employers for firing people on the basis of their race?
It should definitely be illegal to like fire people based on someone's race.
Wouldn't that be an example of diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Firing someone because of their race?
Yeah, making it illegal to fire someone based upon their race.
I don't think that constitutes DEI.
Yeah, I think it does.
No.
It's diversity, equity, and inclusion, right? By protecting people based upon a certain protected class. That's absolutely DEI.
That is aimed to stop discrimination. I think that's a good.
That's what DEI
Right,
does.
so-
It's aimed towards reducing discrimination. Go ahead, Jade.
Then are you against Donald Trump's rescinding of the Johnson Executive Order 11246, which forbade employers from discriminating against basis of sex, gender, race, and ability?
Can you say what it did again? Sorry.
So this was a civil rights era initiative which prevented federal contractors, federal employees, federal management from discriminating based on those factors. Trump rescinded that order. 11246.
I'm not sure why he would do that, but the main thing I'm concerned about is like the promotion of DEI type of policy. I think it's harmful towards
Can you
immigrants. I mean, not
quantify that?
immigrants,
I mean, if you
towards,
can make like an empirical argument instead of I feel like somebody might feel a certain way, then we can look into that. But for all it's worth, I can pretty much disregard that sentiment. What's the net negative that's been derived?
So, I mean, conceptually, it could be more costly to a company to hire someone that is like a diversity hire if they had a better option. You
How
know,
would it be more costly?
like comparatively, like if someone is a better hire, but you needed to get a quota, and so
There's no quota.
although they do satisfy the
No, there is
you
no
know,
quota.
So, I mean, that's what DEI is, no? Is that you need a quota.
No, there is no quota. I mean,
So
yeah,
what is DEI?
it's like
DEI
it's Republicans' understanding of DEI is that somebody presents a spreadsheet that says we need 12 Asians, 3 black people, a Jew, and the rest, and that's not how it goes.
First of all,
What
I'm
it
not a
is that you give
Republican.
them, but you have that same sentiment. You have that level of understanding of what DEI is, and it's not. Okay, what it is that we'll look at a host of candidates with merit, with qualifications, with the experience and background, and say that there's not going to be preferences over people with say certain socioeconomic backgrounds, of people of a different racial background, of people with a different educational background or ability. Not that we have to hire this many black people or this many women or so what have you, just that they're not going to be discriminating based on that factor.
How is that different than the current, what's currently going on?
What's currently going
It's
on is that's
competitive.
no longer protected.
Why is the
And the
labor
reason
market
why
not
is
competitive?
because for one, black sounding names have a lesser likelihood of being seen in interviews, of being receiving callbacks. So what it does is takes into account names, backgrounds, ethnic origins, and things like that, says that this person is qualified and experienced and should be put to an equal playing field of somebody who is more likely to get it anyways.
So you cannot say that, oh, this employer, you know, did this because of someone's name, the
It
sound of
doesn't
the
have
name.
to be because of someone's name. It's a predisposed bias that they have. And I can point to you studies on
I
this that have been
understand
done
what
on
you're
this, that
saying.
black sounding names, regardless of merit, are significantly less likely to be hired than white sounding names.
And so there's other reasons of this because there's a rule that said that you can't have like, oh, you're if you're a felon or not. And so to
The
reduce
rule was DEI.
to reduce the policy to reduce the probability of hiring a felon, they would bias the name. Like they would use the name of their applicant to bias the to if they would hire them or not. That's the
I don't know what
reason
you're referring
why
to.
that's the reason why employers are discriminating based on the name. They're not discriminating based on the name because, oh, this person's have a
Right, that's
black
part of
sounding
the
name.
problem, is that if you have an unconscious bias that makes you think people of a certain name are more likely to be felons, then yes, that ought to be removed.
What's better for employers is if applicants had more information. The more
They have that
information,
information.
the more
It's about them
information the
being less
applicant
likely to
has,
review them,
the
less
more
likely
the
to initiate callbacks based on certain preconceived notions.
Also, I just think DEI is bad in a sense that you would want to know if your employer is racist or not.
What?
Why would people go work for a racist employer when they could work for an employer that is not racist?
How would you determine that?
Well, like you're saying, if these companies are discriminating based on race, then why would people work for these companies?
They wouldn't know unless they're giving an equal shot at the playing field.
That's not true. If that was true, then it would be
They would still be
apparent.
racist, it just
What's
wouldn't be
apparent? What's
enforceable. They
apparent
wouldn't be
is
allowed to discriminate.
what apparent is that there's a huge effort, and it's actually costing companies to implement these types of, um,
Can you back that
valuing
with any kind of
resources.
metric?
I mean, you actually have to
Well,
put
you made a
time and
claim there. I
effort to
need you to
find
back
these
that.
people that will fit the culture of the company.
You need to back that it is more expensive to hire people based on that.
If they have, what I'm saying is that if they have,
No, you made a
if there's
claim.
if
I will
there's an
not
applicant
accept
that is
something coming
better
out of
than
your
them
ass right
and
now. You
they're
made the
getting
claim.
hired as a DEI candidate, why do they need why if they're going to
Again,
be DEI
can you just
hired,
please
if
answer
they get
that
hired, they're going
question?
to be
Do you have any source that it's more expensive to hire based on that?
relative to someone else. I know a lot of people have a lot more resources than I do, and they're a
Okay, so
lot
you
more
don't
qualified
have
than
any
I
kind of
am.
evidence. I don't need your anecdotal experience. I need some kind of quantifiable metric that we're going off of.
You haven't said anything quantifiable.
I gave you the watershed study.
The
That's quantifiable.
Yeah, with little statistical significance. You have to actually
What
give
does
me
that
the
mean?
amount of
I gave
statistical
you it.
significance. What level of significance is
A
it? That
40% likelihood of you being hired over that of a black sounding name.
that's not a statistical significant. That's
Yeah, I
not
don't
how
think you
What?
understand what statistically significant even means. That's
I
referencing
do.
that's
I've
referencing a
taken
confident.
econometrics.
Okay,
You
okay.
know what that is.
Yes, I have. I've taken econometrics myself. So you want to go over this? What is the typical confidence level that you want, particularly for a confidence interval?
You want 0.05.
No. Or actually, wait.
P,
Okay, that's the
P
p. That's the
equals
p. Sorry, that's the p.
0.05.
That is the p value.
P
Yes.
equals
Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
1.96.
I thought you were gonna. I'm referencing confidence level. Okay. There's a difference between p value and confidence level. Confidence level 95%.
Confidence.
P value 0.05.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, again, you're not referencing a confidence level right now. Okay? When he says 40% more likely, that's not referencing a confidence interval.
I asked him, what is the statistical significance, sir,
Wait, of the claim, you'd have to look at the
of his
correlation.
claim?
I think he misinterpreted your claim then.
So, I mean,
He-
Golding.
If you
What are you
you'd have to
asking
you'd have to
exactly?
you'd have to look at the
It's not-
source.
You have to look
Not
at the
actually
source or the
that
published
large.
study, and they'll tell you what the p-value is, and then you can establish a level of confidence based upon the level of p-value.
Well, it's goaling, but yes,
What?
we can talk about something else.
All right.
I think did he?
Are you falling back on your claim that it's more expensive then?
Yeah.
If I was an employer, I would not hire based, or I would not give
Okay, that's I know you've
treatment
made
based
that
on
argument
race.
already. You
Preferential
made a
treatment based
claim.
on race is
This isn't
discrimination.
preferential
I'm sorry.
treatment.
I'm sorry.
I know you are.
All right. I have a question. Can you name me one
Yes.
Trump economic policy that you like?
Gotta build that wall.
Okay.
I'm
Do you
just
support the
messing with
bipartisan
that.
border bill?
Honestly, I don't spend too much time on the news, bro.
Do you support the bipartisan border bill?
I didn't know what was in it, but I think it's kind of far fetched the theory that like kind of Trump kind of
The bipartisan border bill was
fucked it
literally.
up.
Yeah, he did. He did it on purpose. He said, "Blame it on me if the border bill fails."
But he wasn't even like in a position to like do that.
What do you mean? He literally said, "Blame it on me if the border bill fails."
I mean, it's still going to be a historical failure underneath the Democratic Party. Like,
What are you talking about? Caleb, think of
I
the
mean,
$2. Thank you.
even my governor is like, we don't like what's happening here. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening with immigration, they don't like the amounts that we're getting. It's kind of unprecedented, dude.
You don't like the amount of people that are coming to the country?
So I think we have like 50,000 illegal immigrants in Denver compared to like 600,000 of our population.
Okay, so you're saying there's too many immigrants coming to the country. Is that your claim?
Like, and they do take resources. Like, for an example, Denver Health, where I live, has paid over $10 million towards providing care to them.
I'm confused how that was a response to my thing. So are you saying immigration's bad for the economy?
So for the reason why I just said is because that we're gonna have to pay more taxes because they're just not paying. You know what I mean? They're getting access to the.
They are paying.
Undocumented immigrants pay more taxes than they take out. Documented immigrants pay more taxes than they take out. Asylum seekers pay more in taxes than they take out because they have higher rates of labor force participation rates in comparative to people who are U.S.-born citizens. So they're actually paying more into the system than they're taking out of it. Why would you be against that?
How are they getting work? It's illegal for them to work.
What are you talking about?
No, it's not. Stop
No, it's
making that claim. They represent 400,000 people out of the agricultural sector. They represent construction, services, a multitude of different industries. I don't know why you keep claiming that they cannot work. They do. They can. They receive ITIN numbers and pay taxes that way.
Yeah, undocumented immigrants pay almost $100 billion in taxes. In 2022, they paid almost $100 billion.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Iridium, thank you for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Many of them are here on expired visas. Many of them are here on expired green cards.
I mean, that makes more sense, and that's like more of a legal entry than coming here without those types of things. So you could kind of put that on the cheer list if you like.
What are you talking about? Okay,
I mean,
why is immigration? How about this? Why is this level of immigration bad?
I mean, we kind of talked about this like 20 minutes ago, but I'll explain another reason. So another reason why I think it's bad is because to come here through the southern border, it takes so much money, especially if you're coming from China. And so what's happening is that these immigrants are paying very bad people to get over here. And so I can't really talk about the things that they're bringing over here on TikTok, I think, but it has to do with like the transportation of humans. So
these are very bad things that are bad for
There is no
America.
significant degree of migrants trafficking people at the U.S. border.
I'm not saying the migrants are. I'm saying that there's like coyotes that are doing it, and they're getting paid by the migrants.
How?
It costs money to get into the U.S. They're not going to do it for free.
You just said they weren't working and had no money.
They accumulate money from their home country, and then they use it to come to the United States, and then they use the money that they use in the United States and then send it back home.
Right, but comparatively, migrants are not the ones committing, and as you alluded to, coyotes at the border largely are not undocumented migrants. Many of them have to do with contractors that are U.S. citizens. Many of them are here legally doing these measures. Undocumented people are significantly less likely to be traffickers, to be violent criminals, to commit such offenses on
These
that
are
regard.
still very bad things that are happening, dude. It's not like a good thing that.
Yes,
it's not
bad
like,
things
okay, the
happen
migrants are
everywhere,
doing
but I'm not
it.
going to
Like,
limit
it's
travel
a bad
between
thing.
California and Arizona because there's a higher crime rate there.
Exactly.
Well, I don't
Also,
even
do you think that?
think-
Yeah.
I
Do you
don't
think
really
that?
think you know what
Wait. Do you
goes
think there
on
should be an open border between states?
between states.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think. Like, I don't know. Like, if a
You don't know? You think there should be closed borders
if a
between
state
states?
wants to set like a barriers and like, oh, you need to have like a DUI checkpoint before you come in, like that's fine. Like, I don't care.
Okay. So you do think that there should be borders between states, or you would just leave it
I
up
don't.
to the states to put
I don't.
borders?
I don't.
So some should be able to
I would
have
think
no
it's
borders.
a cost negative thing to implement that thing internally in U.S. I think it's a good thing to have that, in the border, particularly the southern border, is our current problem. But it might be a problem in the northern border in the future. You never know.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, thank you for your time.
All right.
So this next person up here only sent a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. If you want to support me or Jaden, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, everyone. As well as you can support me
Thank
over
you.
YouTube Super Chat. If you're on YouTube, do make sure to like this stream, everyone, for the 2.1 thousand people. If you're on TikTok, do tap that screen. Let's get it up to 1 million likes, everyone. Share the live as well. We'll help get it out to more people.
I went to the grocery store today, and Jesus Christ, fucking eggs.
Expensive.
$10, yes, for a dozen.
That's unbelievable.
John. Johnny?
All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Trump. Russell, thank you so much for the $6. Thank you so much. You're from Absolute Flav. You have no idea how much your work means to me. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all being here all the time. All right, let's get this next person up here.
Hey,
Done.
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? How old are you? You seem old enough.
6'4".
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Because I messed up.
Okay, well, that's a human thing to admit.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Yo, W change and
Did you see the
better.
White House is now an auto dealership today? I didn't know that.
I fucking saw that. It's
Yeah.
actually, I think it's disgusting that they're using that for like advertisement.
I agree. If this was Biden doing it,
They would call it corruption.
right? If he had Hunter Biden and a Hunter Biden art show, you'd never hear the end of it.
No, if they had George Soros do that, imagine.
Right.
With any of his products, they'd be like, they sold out to the corporations.
But it's fine.
Yo, what's up? How old are you? I know, right?
Hey.
All right, let's get this next
Hello?
person up here.
I said I'm.
Oh. I was like, maybe we should just be more sheep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe then we wouldn't have to deal with these issues.
Yeah, so long emoluments clause. Stellan.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
20.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay, why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
I just personally believe. I would say I'm more in the middle. So, but I'll give you this reason. I feel like this is a valid reason.
Mhm.
I feel like he would run the government better than Kamala would.
Kamala?
And
What makes you think that he would run the government better?
I just genuinely think he would do a better job than Kamala. But let me ask you a question.
You
So-
didn't really respond to ours, but it's okay.
How do you feel that she's losing governor for California? That a
She hasn't
Democratic
even
state-
She hasn't
declared.
even run. What are you talking about?
What?
And polling has her up at ahead.
Well, I've seen that she's not ahead and gonna lose.
538 has her at 36%.
I mean, the same thing happened for the presidency, but we know how that turned out.
They had Trump up. You fool. Anyways, why are you
One
concerned with
website
it?
had-
She's up in California. Yeah, it's too
a
early to
lot of
have. It is
websites
too early
had-
to have a definitive aggregate. Okay, I know you don't know what that is, but it's too early to determine that.
I mean, that was the same thing when you guys thought Kamala was gonna win, but
Kamala.
No, it's not, because it had Trump
same thing.
ahead.
Not at literally.
What do you mean
most
same
websites had
thing? She
Kamala
wasn't a candidate a year out.
ahead. I mean, y'all said
Don't
Kamala
sigh
was
at
gonna
me, young
sweep,
man.
but I mean, y'all thought Kamala was gonna sweep.
Kamala.
Uh-huh.
Why can't you say her name correctly?
I mean,
he's
it's not a
racist,
big deal. You know
Parker.
exactly who I'm talking about
Okay, then say Kamala.
Yeah, then why can't you say her name correctly?
because I've always said that, so I'm gonna say that.
Okay, well,
You know
you're
what I'm
not going to
saying.
That's not her
if,
name.
If you purposely keep doing that on my live, I'll kick you from the live. How does that feel?
Ooh, scary.
People walk away from you often, don't they?
Yeah, Stellan, you've literally never had people around you that like are genuinely going to like you as a person if you don't like actually care about them. Okay.
I mean,
So like I'm really confused why you want to sit up here on a live in front of thousands of people and laugh at the fact that you don't have empathy or you don't care about other people.
I just hope you know that Charlie Kirk like dominated you,
On what
and
point?
just because you talk over people doesn't make you right.
On what point? What point? Just because I talk
Literally
over people
everything.
doesn't make me wrong either. So what point specifically?
It doesn't make you right, bud.
What point was I wrong on?
He doesn't know. That's why he ran. Lahu Zahar.
He left. Wow.
And when MAGA sends their debaters, they're not sending their best.
They're sending the worst. The worst they have had.
Absolutely horrible. Poor show. I love the poorly educated. Musty. Hello.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hi. I'm 24.
Did you vote for
You
Donald
speak
Trump?
up.
I'm not in the U.S.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next person. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Let's get this next person up here. Please, everyone, only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. If you're on YouTube, do make sure to like the stream. Everyone, it should help get out to more people.
Tiffany, thank you for the 20. Trevor, thank you for the $1. And Janelle, thank you for the 10.
Why the fuck my dog walk sideways, boy?
I don't know. Stop kicking it.
Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, how's it going? I'm 34.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Nope. But I regret voting for Kamala.
Well, you said that
What?
really. That's a crazy claim.
I mean, you got what you want. Like, what the fuck? Why would that even be a debate? You didn't want to vote for Kamala. You got Trump, and now there you are.
So I
What's up? How old are
How
you?
old are you?
Trump.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
And how old are you?
I am 18, turning 19 now.
Okay, what's your birth year?
2006.
Okay. So why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Because I think he's a remarkable man who has manners and he is not deceiving any woman in this.
What'd you just say?
This is a troll.
Okay. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Let's get this next person up here. Please, everyone, only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, I'm 18.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Why so?
Shit, he's a leader.
Okay.
He's a leader.
Yep.
Okay, so
Why
what
does
makes you
he-
think he's a leader?
Fuck, he has like tons of traits that aren't like feminine like you, Parker.
Okay, what trait do I have that's feminine that you think is bad?
You're super gay.
Okay, why are you associating being gay
Oh, there
with
he
being
goes.
feminine? Okay, let's go on to the next person. Literally no argument.
Yeah. Trump has manners like I have white skin. Expert.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Okay. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
What's your birth year?
2005.
Okay. Why did you vote for Donald Trump? Wait, you said you're how old again?
18.
Nice math.
Yeah, you a bitch on bro.
Ellie, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, do make sure to like the stream. If you're on TikTok, do tap that screen. Let's get to 1 million likes, everyone. There's almost 7,000 people on the live right now. It will easily help us get up there. Alana, thank you for $3. I'll try to. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I hate fucking Donald Trump.
I thought you were going to say something else. Scared me for a moment.
I know. I was scared, to be honest, as well. Also, like, when were you fucking Donald Trump, bro? That's crazy. That's a crazy statement to say that you ever did that.
Use protection. The guy's got syphilis.
Yeah,
Hey.
Jeez. I just got a hate speech, hateful behavior.
Oh, no.
Hey, what's up, man?
Too rude. Hey. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
32.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
I don't know. I feel like he's an honest leader, and he gives the American people what they want, whether it's what they want to hear.
What makes you think that he is the honest leader? Because he has 30,000 confirmed lies under his administration.
I just feel like he's an alpha.
How is he an alpha?
Like he's the alpha that America needs.
Real alphas don't lose to women in court.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's many ways to see that. You know, like Harry, Sisson, and Parker are fucking in the ass every night. You know, that's not alpha.
Is that supposed to be funny to you?
You know what I mean? Like,
why do you guys have such homoerotic fantasies on these
I just want to
people?
clarify, right? Is that what you're envisioning of right now?
He is.
Yeah.
Why are you envisioning that?
I don't know. I just seen y'all's videos, and I feel like y'all are fucking each other. You and Harry.
What
like every night.
Like,
you've seen videos of that?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, dude. Are you fantasizing about that? Have you?
No, I've just seen some.
Have you wrote one of those Wattpad stories?
No.
Okay, well, you're.
It didn't sound convincing.
It sounds like he's starting it. He sounds like he's starting the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so
can I watch y'all fuck next time y'all do it?
Venmo Cash up in the bio for that.
All right, okay. Who's pitching and who's catching?
$500 and I'll answer that question. I don't understand this shit. I truly don't.
That was a wild statement, dude.
Like, you've seen the shit that they post on Twitter, the AI images of like BDSM gear and shit, and like,
dude,
I don't get why is your spare time being spent?
I don't
with
know,
this
dude.
homoerotic
They're
bullshit?
like,
It's
I'm
weird.
gonna own the libs by like sexualizing them. Like, what?
Right. That'll show them.
That'll show them.
You're so gay that I'm gonna make this picture of you being gay. That's how straight I am.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I don't understand. Let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
The Ukraine war.
Okay. The Ukrainian war. So what about the Ukrainian war?
So I do agree that it was a mockery on what happened when they got together with Zelensky. It was a mockery, but
what was the mockery?
Just how Trump was acting. It was, and JD Vance. It was.
I can't really hear. What you just said?
Just how Trump and JD Vance were acting.
Okay, what about it?
Just they were being just disrespectful to another world leader when he's.
Wait, so
at his
Trump. Okay, wait. So did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I did.
But you thought Donald Trump was being disrespectful to Zelensky.
Of course, you got to see wrong and right.
Okay, okay, all right. So then, do you regret voting for Donald Trump?
I don't, because I agree with his policy on the Ukraine thing.
Okay, what policy on Ukraine do you agree with?
So whenever he said how we gave billions of dollars to Ukraine without receiving anything back, right? I think getting at least what he wanted, like natural resources back from Ukraine or something, it's better like that, You gotta give and get something back.
Because to this date has not been a part of any ceasefire agreement, including the one that Zelensky walked away from a few weeks ago. Today there was I think it was a 30-day ceasefire. There's been no mention whatsoever in this proposal of a minerals agreement.
Well, I thought that was one of the options.
No.
I could have sworn it was.
No, it's not on the table.
Oh. Well, could have sworn it was.
That was proposed, but
Yeah, it
as
was
of today's
proposed. It was
ceasefire
proposed.
agreement,
It was
it has
proposed.
not been included.
No, yeah.
Were
Not
you
by
here
the-
earlier?
Well, yeah, have you been up before?
No, I haven't.
I honestly kind of don't trust you.
You liar.
Why?
Liar. Liar.
Lies. Wrong.
Wrong.
Absolutely. It's horrible what they say. Who do we got?
All right, let's get this next
Jake.
person up here.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
How old are you?
19.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Why'd you vote for Donald
Kids
Trump?
today.
A few reasons, but I think the main one would be the border.
Okay. What about the border?
I think we should have a strong border. I'm not sure if you really disagree with that. I'm not sure your opinion on that.
Sure.
But I
Mars,
think
think of the
we should just have a
$5.
strong border.
Jaden's Trump impression is spot on. Totally true.
Thank
Jake,
you.
okay, so can you tell me one border policy of Donald Trump's that you like so very much?
Well, I like how he declared it a state of emergency on the first day. Border crossings have decreased since he's been in office, unless you disagree with that.
Okay.
Prior to that, they were decreasing.
Okay, yeah, but like what did he do specifically to like decrease them? Right? You said he made it so that like we have a national emergency. What does that change in terms of policy?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it hasn't been enough days in office to show a true change on the border.
Well, that's
But
not
I
true.
do
He has
think
a full
that
month.
Just like well, he's had a month, and they've had
Yeah.
4 years plus a decade. But I just mean that I think that we need a border. I think we need to build a wall. I think we should have more border patrol. And I don't think that Kamala planned on doing that.
Kamala? So a bipartisan border bill would have built
Kamala,
more.
yeah.
Bipartisan border bill would have built more wall than Trump ever built under his entire administration.
Yeah, no, I don't think he did a sufficient job on the first term. I'm not disagreeing with that. I was in the middle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a stark Trump supporter. But I also just disagreed with a lot of the messaging of the Democratic Party. I felt like they were kind of trying to guilt trip Republicans into voting or centrists into voting Democrat. I think there was a lot of talk about saving democracy. I literally heard a lot of Democrats going up and saying, and Democratic supporters saying that if you don't vote for Kamala this time and if Trump wins, that could be the end of democracy. I do think that is a lot of fear mongering. I think that obviously any Democrat, if there was a lie detector test, could say that, yeah, there will be another election. They're already planning for who's the next candidate. Everyone knew that this wouldn't be the last election if Trump won. So yeah, he lied about the 2020 election, but that doesn't mean that
He was
that
undermining
gives the
democracy. He was undermining democracy. We weren't fear mongering because it was
No, but
true.
is it an end to democracy? Is there
He
another
was.
election?
He is absolutely a possible end to democracy when he's advocating to terminate
So
all
there's
rules.
no election in
Listen,
2020.
listen. Terminate all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Just because he's against
There's
democracy.
no election in 2028.
Just because he's against democracy and wants to end it himself and wants to lead to the end of it does not mean it is the case that he's going to be able to do that, because there are certain checks and balances that exist, and people can acknowledge that while also say he threatens those checks and balances. Why can't we acknowledge that he threatens the checks and balances, but also the checks and balances could still maintain and hold? Does that make sense?
No, I get what you're saying, but just to be clear, would you disagree with the statement that Donald Trump will be the end of democracy?
Yes, because I don't think
Yes,
I don't
okay.
think it's a necessarily true claim.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fair
don't
enough.
have a crystal ball to tell you what's going to happen over the next 4 years, but if
Well, do you
his
think it's
past
likely?
behavior is indicative of where he stands on the front of democracy, it's very clearly against it. It was his Supreme Court picks that enabled what was called presidential immunity. and gave him full authority to, if he so desired, drone strike a political candidate if they ran against him and he deemed them a certifiable threat. That's not something that promotes fair and free elections.
Well, do you think it's likely that Donald Trump will be the end of democracy? You don't have a crystal ball, but do you think it's likely?
Very well could be.
I don't think it's very well could be, but I don't think I could determine likelihood.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's possible. I think the Constitution
saying that it's
doesn't
not
allow it.
possible.
I
Saying
think-
it's not possible is just not acquainted with reality.
So you think it is possible? So if Donald Trump were to,
it is
say
absolutely
this is the
possible
last,
that
last election,
Donald
how
Trump.
would he go about that?
He could totally. I don't know the exact way he would do so, but I think it's possible. Is it logically possible? Yes. Is it logically possible?
I mean, yeah. I mean, and a lot of things are logically possible. I think it's extremely unlikely. I think that's what I meant.
Ellie, thank you so much for the $10. They asked, "What's Jaden's Twitter or YouTube?"
Oh, Jaden LeBron VO is my YouTube, and Jaden LeBron is my Twitter.
Nice, Dustin. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Jake, what state do you live in?
New York.
What time is it?
It's 10:06.
What's the capital of New York?
I would guess New York City.
Wrong.
No. What temperature was it today? Like in general.
It's Albany.
50.
50?
Something like that.
Degrees or Fahrenheit?
I actually do think that he is from the
50.
US. He's just not smart enough to know his own state's capital.
Who's your governor?
No, I'm Canadian.
Oh,
But-
I fucking knew it.
Fucker, get off.
He
the
said a
live.
boot.
A boot.
It's a boot damn time.
I'll boot you from the live.
Good idea.
I'll boot you.
Any MAGA ladies? They
We'll
make
look,
me laugh.
we'll
you
look,
know?
we'll look.
Yeah, it's the self-hatred that really gets me.
Everyone, do tap that screen. We got about I think it's 30 minutes left on the live. Everyone.
Oh.
And then I am celebrating with Marge tonight for us being in our new apartment, new place.
Oh shit! Nice.
Nice. I know.
Well, congrats. I was wondering why you were calling it early. Okay, that's fitting.
Well, like the other days I've been spending the reason why I was on late was because all the other days I was spending like setting up like the place. So we got the whole setup now. Everything's all set up. So.
Oh, congrats.
And
Yo.
people are saying that's a weird name. It's not her actual name. You know, it's a Valiant.
I thought you said Marge.
Yeah, that's what her name is. Her code name.
Homie, Parker.
Yeah, that is funny. That is funny.
Cage Kings.
Oh gosh!
Hey, what's up,
didn't we
Parker?
just talk to you earlier?
I swear we did.
Yeah, I talked to Parker. We didn't finish though.
What happened? Did you get banned?
I was getting on Dean's ass, and he booted me.
What did he boot you for?
I don't know, calling him a racist. Calling him for what it
No.
is.
Was it? Did you say DRUGS?
Nope.
Chat. Who can remind me why he got banned or blocked or not blocked, kicked out of the live?
He just got kicked. I didn't get banned or blocked. He just kicked me. But yeah, you want to leave?
Dean was just ending the live. Oh, okay, wasting time. Okay. All right, Cage. I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Do you think I'm paid by the DNC?
Nah, I don't think so.
Do you think I have a real job?
I guess you could call it that.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why just I
Not
guess?
Yeah, because I mean, technically, I guess. But like, who are you giving a service to? The people? Or
Everyone
what?
in the chat. There's 8,600 people listening to the live right now.
Oh, were you the guy that came in right when I joined?
No, you weren't there. Nobody wanted to talk to your annoying
Must
ass.
have been there. Yeah, that's.
I do remember
that
he got
sounds
mad.
about
He got
right.
mad. He got mad at you speaking.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, when I
No.
joined, you said nobody's talking to you, Jaden.
No, that was the other guy.
Are you sure? I mean, you
Who
just
also-
reiterated
who also,
that.
Who also feels you're annoying. Yeah. Not me,
Okay.
though.
Why is Jaden annoying?
I don't know. Just his fucking voices.
What?
My voice
He's
is
literally.
annoying.
That's actually the most insane statement because Jaden's literally a voice actor.
Hey, how
The
come
most
Jaden doesn't?
insane
How come?
statement I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I've never heard a
How,
critique on my voice before. That's a
where
Literally,
first.
can we?
dude.
Where?
The amount
Hey,
of
where can
people
we
I've
see?
seen in my chat say that his
Yeah.
voice is amazing is unbelievable.
Tell
Hey,
me,
can I
listen,
get
I want to
$5?
improve my candor. What would you recommend? What's wrong with my voice?
I don't know, dude. I can't put a pinpoint on it. I mean, if anything, you know, to be cool though, like you should
What?
go debate people like Parker and Dean kind of do
I do?
when they're not like running from Charlie Kirk and
Wait, you
Shapiro.
think I'm running from Charlie Kirk? Can you watch my
Yeah.
recent YouTube video where he literally kicked me out of the Turning Point event?
Oh, because you were talking about the Elon thing,
That was like one of the first things. No, we
the
talked.
the Elon
He didn't
thing.
kick me out because of the Elon. That was the beginning part of the conversation. Ayo, thank you to
Why?
Galaxy. Thank you.
Yeah.
This has got to be, at
Hey, but
least
what
since
about the
I've been
Shapiro
here.
thing? What about the
Yeah,
Shapiro thing?
listen, just a
Shapiro kind of got
second.
on your ass though.
Lenny,
Just a
thank you for
second,
$10. Thank
KG.
you. On what?
This is like the 5th time since I've been on here that somebody's come up here and like defended Charlie Kirk or Ben Shapiro. Like, why can't you guys debate on your own merit? See, look, there he goes. When I debate people, it's not like, why don't you debate Parker or Dean? Like, I can do it on my own. I don't have to waste my time fucking, writing people like that.
He got a flag for harassment bullying. Yo, Winnie,
Oh,
thank you for
good.
$10. Thank you so much. Yo, Beth, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay, Beth, why did you vote for Donald Trump?
I was hoping you would just say a more specific question.
Mars, thank you
Well,
for
I'm
Sure.
curious
Why are
about
you
Jaden.
okay with veterans being purged from the federal government?
Oh, I can't tell you any of that.
Okay, I'll
Well, that's
ask you. I'll
specific.
ask you another specific question.
Okay.
Do you think that Donald Trump has cognitive decline because he can't tell the difference between transgenic and transgender?
That's a good question.
He has cognitive decline because he can't
Tell the difference between transgenic and transgender.
What's transgenic?
It's specifically what he was referencing when he said that they're doing transgender operations on mice. No, it's transgenic specifically to make their biology respond more human-like, so that we can actually see how humans would respond to certain types of things without utilizing humans.
I'm super confused because
it's genome alteration.
I tried to bring up the subject of that. I'm trying not to say it because last time I got yelled at for it. So,
Have I talked to you before?
No, with Dean, I didn't know that I thought you just couldn't say the word, and then I started describing it in a different way. He was like, "What did I say?" And I was like, I didn't realize you couldn't talk about it at all, but apparently you can talk about it to a certain extent.
Trans people, you're saying? Yeah, that's about as far as I can say.
Oh, okay.
That's like literally like as far as I can go.
Yeah. I don't know about cognitively declining. I think that both him and Harris have said stupid things. I think that a lot of candidates, we didn't have two of the best options in the entire world. So you go with what you believe in or agree with when you vote. And when Harris put out a lot of ads. The only ads I ever saw from her, which when I would watch TV and Hulu, there would be a lot of ads for her and for Trump. And every single one was about, what am I allowed to say on here? I don't know. I feel like the rules changed about abortion.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
It is an important thing, and people have their different opinions on it, and they made it sound like killing the baby first was the only
Can we watch the language, please?
Here, can I ask her this question? Erica, thank you for the $2. Do you think that there should be vaccine mandates?
Vaccine mandates? No.
Okay, so you don't want to restrict bodily autonomy to save human lives when it comes to vaccine mandates, so why would we do that for abortion?
Well, there's sorry, my cat is meowing and he's distracting me. Well, first of all, with the COVID one, they didn't have any proof. There was hardly any proof that, people were also being harmed from the vaccine, and they were getting. Okay.
Yeah, some
Everybody has,
vaccines have some side effects, but they're significantly smaller than the side effects from the
and people were
virus,
having
right?
heart
So people,
attacks after getting them, and
No, people were not getting heart attacks.
so you're referencing is myocardial issues, right? Which did exist, particularly for like example the Pfizer vaccine, specifically within younger males. But it is the case that those are significantly less prevalent than any of the myocardial issues that come specifically from COVID, and you are at a significantly greater greater likelihood to get that if you do not get vaccinated. So actually getting the vaccine actually not only reduces your likelihood of getting myocarditis related issues, but also how severe it would be, because myocarditis vaccine induced is nowhere near as harmful as myocarditis from COVID. And you can take it from me, where my dad almost died from COVID.
yeah. The thing is, I think that COVID, from what I heard, the biggest thing was with older people. So but to tell everybody at every age to get it, that they're going to be impacting
Yeah,
someone,
people
like,
are
it's
around
just,
older people. People are around people who are immunocompromised and don't have the ability to get vaccinated. So I would say, just as a rate of determining
people that got the
likelihood
COVID
of
vaccine
surviving,
got
it is better
COVID.
to limit the transmissibility of COVID by being vaccinated, and the results would show that it does, versus contracting it multiple times and having long haulers and passing it on.
My dad's just hitting retirement age too. Secondly, my
Great.
mom literally was diagnosed with cancer, right? And it is the case that she is immunocompromised, right? So why would I want to put my mother at way greater risk?
Well, my husband's grandpa got the vaccine. He got all of them. He got COVID multiple times, and he did end up passing away. I don't think. I think that I don't know if he had. I don't even think he had COVID when he died. He just did, but he got it so many times, and he had the vaccine, and his wife had the vaccine, and he was hardly around people, and we made sure not to see him when we were sick. So, yeah,
Did you get an autopsy?
I have no idea. I don't think that. I don't
Okay,
think
well, spurious correlation. But like, even in terms of younger people, healthier people as we consider them, likelihoods of you contracting long haulers
She got
and
flagged
having
for misinformation.
Okay. Oh well.
I'm kicking anyone who I get flags for, because I just don't want to get banned, because I've been getting banned
Good
so
idea.
much. Yo, Josh, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, why'd you vote for Donald Trump? And Alec, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. If you want to support me or Jaden, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, as well as you can always support me through YouTube Super Chat. They say, did you hear anything about Trump posting the Nazi upside down pink triangle on True Social? No, I did
Yes.
not
What
see
the
that.
fuck
What
was
the
that?
fuck? Where? Oh my god.
Yeah, I did see that. He has a giant X through it.
Dana, thank you so much for the $2, and then Vicky, thank you for $10. Is he saying he's against it?
I don't know. He says no LGBTQ imagery.
All right. How long ago was this, so I can find it?
This was yesterday.
Yesterday on True Social.
You reposted the Washington Times. It was an article. Army recruitment ads look quite different under Trump, and it bans the pink triangle.
One day ago. I might be scrolling too fast, but I do not see it quite yet.
Nazi.
I didn't even mean to do that. I just realized that after.
It's okay.
That was kind of funny. That was a really good one. Yeah, I can't see it. If you could, if
You
someone
might
could
have
show us,
deleted it,
though.
yeah.
He might
I
have
can send
deleted
it to you.
yeah.
It's from Snopes. Yes, Trump posted link that included Nazi symbol for gay men in concentration camps.
Kaylee, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Trump posted. That's so insane.
Oh, I found the link. I'll send it in the Discord. Yep. Remember when they said that Trump was pro-LGBTQ?
This is from Snopes, everyone.
Yep.
Oh, shit. It just went away.
Yeah, there's a link in there, in that article. Mm-hmm.
That's insane. For the people on the YouTube, insane. He left, by the way. Dude, oh my god. He's such a disgusting fucking liar, dude. Such a disgusting fucking liar.
I agree.
I can't believe he convinced people that he was like pro-trans and pro-gay.
I know.
Like,
It's
actually
the
insane.
LGBTQ Trump supporters that like especially disappoint me.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
All right.
All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote for Trump. If you're on the YouTube live, do make sure to like the stream, everyone. Let's try to get it up to 2,000 likes, everyone. I really would appreciate that if we can get up to 2,000 likes. We're currently at 704 right now. We have 2,400 people in the stream. We could easily get it up to 2,000 by the end of the stream here today. Got another 20 minutes before I do get off here, everyone, as well. Do tap that screen to try to get to 1 million likes before I do get off. Yo, what's up, Sid? How old are you?
I am 23.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I actually wanted to ask you a quick question. Have you wanted to do any Christian debate lives recently? Because that's how I found.
I'm not going to
Oh,
right now,
yeah.
but I here pretty soon. I was thinking about doing that here pretty soon. So
Yeah, return to form.
I might do one here pretty soon. Yo, is
Stella.
that audio?
Stella! Oh. If you guys got that reference, kudos to you. Seeing.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Did you vote? No, you're
Can
not.
you spit whatever the hell that is out?
Someone said, "Damn, I completely forgot. That's how I found Parker
Yes.
last year."
Streetcar named Desire. Thank you.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Right here.
30.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I just had a quick question about the no tax on tips.
Okay. No, this is why I can't accept. This is why I can't accept even one question. Okay. This is why I can't accept one. Renee, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Travis, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Just happened to find you and Jaden debating Trump supporters, and I love a man with facts. You made my night better. Oh, thank you so much. Danielle, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. Todd, thank you for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Kaylee, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much for totally meant to write a message. You get 5 more. Silent watcher for a while. Love watching you debate. Keep fighting the good fight. Yo, thank you so much, Kaylee. Yo, Mama, thank you for the $2. Renee, thank you so much. I appreciate it as well. Alrighty, let's get this next individual up here. Melvi, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5 for what's going on with Trump and LGBTQ. So, Jaden, did you want to say it while I add someone up real quick?
Yeah, so Trump recently reposted an article that had the pink triangle X'd out in a claim that he's going to be rolling back protections for LGBTQ communities in the military.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
30.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yep.
Okay, why so?
Because he's handsome.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Have you seen that neckussy that he's got going on? The fucking hair,
So
the brows,
for
the bronzer at
So-
80 years old. Who has bronzer at 80?
you better hope you even get to see 80, sir. He looks
I
great.
would rather die my current age looking like I do than to ever morph into whatever the fuck he looks like now.
Good Lord, you-
Real question, citizen. How many times did Donald Trump's? How many times?
What?
How many times did Donald Trump have you?
What?
How many times have you to Donald Trump?
Not understanding.
You know.
No.
He's just trying to hide it, chat. He's just trying to hide from it. He's just trying to hide from it.
Clyde, how's Bunny? What's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 19.
Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
Kids today.
Oh yeah, I don't believe you're old enough.
Charlie.
Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
This guy bit me once. Oh, damn, he's gone.
Everyone, YouTube, do make sure to like the stream, everyone. If you're on TikTok, do tap that screen. Let's get up to 1 million likes, everyone. Seriously, 7,000 people in the live right now. Let's try to get it up to 1 million likes before we do end the live, everyone.
Come on.
All right, let's get this next person up here. By the way, everyone, I would recommend people in the live right now, go check out the comment on the video that I just posted. Fucking Charlie Kirk invited me to collab on that post. And the only reason I accepted the invite to collab is so that people who were on his own page could click onto my account and then see all the extra context. Because he only added the part where he was like, you're just trying to get clicks. Isaac, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. And then Cora, thank you for the $5.
Clever.
Yeah, he didn't do any of the debate stuff, but he did that. Katie, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thanks for helping raise awareness for trans rights as someone who doesn't naturally fit into biological norms. I'm trying to flee America currently for safety. Maybe I can come back from one day. That is terribly sad to hear.
No.
Appreciate you so much. Ezzy, thank you so much for the $10 as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
He's back.
Thank you for the
I'm a college dropout.
I know. All right.
Okay, let's go. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
You're so fine. God damn, the fucking baby from Dinosaurs is here. Hoodie.
What's up, man?
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
How's it going?
I did vote for Donald Trump. I'm 28 years old.
Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
A couple of reasons. One of them wasn't really politically, but it was me kind of being over the fact that everyone thinks there's more than two genders. And
Okay, what are the two genders?
male and female.
Okay, male and female are biological
That denotes
sex.
sex.
Okay, I have a question. Do frogs have gender?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
I
men and
guess.
there are men and women frogs.
I mean, I don't know. I don't study frogs.
Frogs can be men and women.
I don't study frogs. I don't know.
I didn't know there could be men and women frogs. I didn't know that. I didn't know dogs could be men and women.
Dogs can be female and male.
Okay, so wait, they don't have gender?
That is a gender, but there's only two genders.
It is a gender. So they're not men and women though. I thought male and female was the same as men and women.
No, male and female.
Male is the same thing
not
as
the
wait.
same.
Is male the same thing as man?
Yeah.
Okay, if male is the same thing as man, well then it would logically follow that if they're male, they're a man. Okay, so frogs can be male. Therefore, are those frogs men?
Yes. No, they're not men. No, they're not men.
Why
but
not?
They're male. They're male though.
Okay, so they're not the same.
Okay, I guess frogs and humans are not. No, but
Oh, okay, okay. So again, frogs do not have gender. Humans do have gender.
no, they all have genders. I'm just saying.
Oh, God.
A frog can't be a man. It could be a male.
Why not? Why can't it be a man?
Because a man is a human.
Zamir, thank you for the £2. So, do you know what a man is?
He left.
And Zamir, that is a crazy fucking statement. I just got banned. Violations of community guidelines. There we go. We got banned. Zamir, that is a crazy statement, Zamir. Just letting you know, that is an insane statement. If y'all are wondering what the message was earlier that I sent to Dean, that was the message. I'm not trolling. That person donated again so that they could send it publicly so everyone could see it. Dude. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's we're gonna just hang out here for the rest of today, everyone. If you are on YouTube, do make sure to like the stream. It really helps send it out to more people. That is it for today, everyone. That is it for today. Bro is a certified runner. Charlie Kirk is a certified runner, chat. What a runner. But yeah, everyone. TikTok raid, what happened? Yep, I know. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Here, let me plug this in. All right. Well, what's up, everyone? If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section right now. Go for it. Otherwise, we are done with the debates for today, everyone. We are done with the debates for today. Did you get banned? Yes, I did get banned. Why so early tonight? Because I'm celebrating being at the new place with my girlfriend. That's what we're doing. We're eating crab tonight. What was the comment? Scroll up. The last person who just sent it, scroll up. They sent a super chat, okay? I'm not going to say it out loud. They sent the super chat. You can see the super chat, okay? How long have you and Marge been dating? For almost a year and a half. It's a year and 5 months. So a year and a half very soon. Everyone here, do make sure to like the stream, everyone. I really would appreciate that. We're at 1,000 likes right now. Let's try to get to 2,000 before I do end it, everyone. I really would appreciate if we can get to 2,000 likes before I end it today, everyone. Did the live end? I did get banned. Let me see where Marge is. Yes, I am. Yes, I do. I do know that. Mars, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. They said, opinion on the Canada tariff. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate that tariffs are being posed again. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, let me see, Marge. Okay, let me know, and I'll get off. Once Marge gets here, I will get off. Parker, tell us, please, it's gone. Well, I'm not going to say it out loud. You can ask people in the chat, okay? As late, hum in your audio. Okay, I got you. All right, that should fix it. Yo, Ezzy, thank you so much for the $50 for Keep It Up. Democrats will win next time for sure. Yo, thank you so much, Ezzy. I really appreciate the $50. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Ezzy in the comment section right now for the $50? Thank you so much, Ezzy. I really appreciate it. But by the way, everyone, I do want to try and get stuff set up in the background behind me. So do just let me know. What he said? What? I'm so confused. The comment said, yep, that's what the comment said. Why would someone say that? Did people just see that? Did people just see that they said that? That's so wild. Yes, they did say that. That's them. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That's what I sent to Dean. I had to scroll up. Yeah. JJ, thank you so much for the $2 for will evolving AIs positively influence politics? Yeah, I think so. Effort, think of it $2. I think you should go vegan. I'd like to debate it. Yeah, my response to that is I just don't think that anyone is actually vegan from a sense of saying that they like are against, like, in a principled sense, unnecessary suffering of animals, because it is the case that, like, if you eat anything above the necessary level of caloric intake, then you would necessarily be violating that principle. But like me specifically, like I actually lean towards like things like factory farming and whatnot being wrong. Suleiman, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Suleiman. Thank you. But like my particular view is that like if you like, I think you can have like a symbiotic relationship with an animal where you can get certain types of products, right? Like dairy products and whatnot, where I think it wouldn't be bad as long as like you don't like force them to engage in any type of actions like that, where it's just like you get the excess. Along with like after they die, or you're gonna put them down anyways because of like medical complications and whatnot, then you can eat the meat off their dead bodies after after they are gonna be put down anyway. So I do believe that like in euthanasia for animals anyway. So like, so yeah, I mean, if you like think that's a better take, you can. But I mean, Marissa, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. It's definitely something I would look into. But yeah, I personally don't like feel the need to like convince people who currently consider themselves vegan against from that, because it's like I don't consider what they're doing wrong, right? Like if you want to be vegan, right, and do any of those things, right, and eat that specific diet, you're not doing anything wrong to other people. But yeah. All right, everyone, I'm going to be getting off here very soon right now. Caleb, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I actually am not sure. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I am about to get off right now. I love y'all so much. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Make sure to follow me here. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. Go subscribe to and follow my Snapchat if you have not already. Everyone also like this stream real quick. We'll try to get to 1,500 before we end it real quick. 1,500. Can y'all like it? 400 people, literally 400 people like the stream. 400 people like it. That's it. I would appreciate it so much, so very much. Love y'all so much. Have a great night, everyone, and peace out, y'all.